And let's kick things off with Heritage Park, which is so much fun this time of year.
Heritage Park is so much fun. I actually just wrote a little article about it. I took our family a couple weekends ago. It's beautiful. And you know, with the weather being so warm and quite dry right now, it's a really great time to go. Everything's easier when it's not minus 35.
Absolutely, and you don't have to bundle the kids up too much. So Once Upon a Christmas at Heritage Park is the event, and there's lots of fun activities for the kids, as we can see, some gingerbread decorating.
There's so much to do. You can decorate cookies, you can go see the miniature trains, there's crafts, you'll find Santa wandering around. He's greeting visitors and taking photos with them. He's got a little petting zoo set up, and you can take a wagon ride behind the beautiful horses.
Terrific, getting into the holiday spirit at Heritage Park.
So it's really something to, to behold when it all comes together as one presentation or one event. I just can't say enough about the dedication of the volunteers and the way the people work together. It's really cool, and there's always smiles on their faces. They come here. A lot of them will come back year after year, even when they're not supposed to, just to get a mug, because that's what it's all about. Come to the Max, get a mug, volunteer, have some fun.
Yeah, they're very nice mugs. I've been drinking out of one all morning. So let me know. Let us in on the secret. What's the reason you do this? What do you love about it?
Canadian Blood Services has launched their Wrap It Up in Red program. This is a way to thank past donors and to remind people the need for blood is constant. As they regularly remind people, one donation can help save up to 4 lives. CBS says they noticed a drop in donations in the week leading up to Christmas, also the week between Christmas and New Year's. And with some blood products having a shelf life of only 5 days, they are hoping this campaign will remind people to donate.
The need for blood is constant throughout the year, every day, every week, and it doesn't really change. So the challenge is getting more people to come out at a time when they're very busy with their lives.
Canadian Blood Services also encouraging everyone to consider becoming a volunteer if you're not able to be a blood donor, or to sign, of course, the back of your license, become an organ or tissue donator. For more information on how to become a donor or to book an appointment, you can call Canadian Blood Services toll-free number 1-888 to donate, or go online to blood.ca. Mayor Naheed Nenshi, Calgary Stamp fullback Rob Cote, former CFL star, 2-time Olympic bobsled sledder Jesse Lumsden sliding down the track at COP. The trio marking the beginning of a historic week at the Olympic track, where Olympic gold medalist Kaylee Humphries will make her World Cup debut competing against men in the 4-man event. Nenshi is encouraging Calgarians to come out and watch the World Cup and see history being made.
It was a lot of fun. It was more than I expected. I didn't think we would be hitting it quite so hard.
I encourage Calgarians to come out. One of the great things about being here at Winsport Canada's Canada Olympic Park is not only is this a place where we train the top athletes in the world, but it's a place that Calgarians can enjoy, not only to cheer on the top athletes, but to get involved in sport themselves.
Eli Egley-Goslin and 19-year-old Carter Corrigan were childhood friends, both from the Blackie area east of High River. Goslin was the captain of the High River Flyers and described by those who knew him as a true leader on and off the ice. His teammates gathering at the High River Arena yesterday, remembering Goslin and Corrigan, who was a student of U of A. The president of the local hockey team says the loss is huge in the tight-knit community where both young men were well respected.
These guys are, 19, 20 years old. They, are just getting on their way. Their friends are key active members in the community, because Eli played hockey and so did Carter.
Meantime, Crystal Serena, a neighbor and friend of the Corrigan family, has started a fundraiser for the families of both boys during this very tragic time. Serena says her heart is breaking for both families.
So it really makes you realize who this has all touched, and I've been watching all these messages come through, and I'm kind of like going, whoa, because they're really wonderful neighbors and they're a wonderful family, and it just breaks my heart for both families.
If you want to make a donation, just go online and search in loving memory of Carter Corrigan.
But the prize this morning, wow, incredible. From our friends over at LG, it's a 55-inch curved OLED television. Once again, from our friends over at LG, nothing quite compares to OLED, you guys. Seriously, the picture quality is stunning, infinite contrast, which means the blacks are so dark and inky, amazing. 4-color pixel technology, unbelievable color, 33 more realistic colors, 33% more realistic colors than ever before. 4.5 millimeters thin. at its thinnest point. It's incredible, and it's curved, so it makes it more immersive. It really draws you in. There's a magic remote which almost acts like a laser pointer. You just point it at the TV and an arrow pops up, and easy to navigate. It includes a Skype camera and the world's first THX certified OLED display, which means great audio. Seriously, you guys, so many people want to win this television, both in the studio and people at home. I know you guys are drooling over it, and people on Facebook are saying, I need that in my living room for Christmas. And I don't blame you. It's great. From friends over at LG, an amazing prize worth $5,000.
More than 165,000 students and teachers now have free library cards thanks to a new unlimited partnership with the Calgary Library. The partnership between both of Calgary's school boards and the public library is one step toward removing all fees for memberships in the new year. The Calgary Public Library is hoping more and more students will utilize the memberships and bring their families with them as well.
The library needs to be relevant to everybody in the community, and we can't do that if we just have the students in the library. We've got to have everybody, every age, every background, everyone who's new to Calgary, everyone who's been here forever. They all need to come together in the library, because the library is where we create a sense of community.
Did you know the Calgary Public Library is one of the largest and busiest in North America, with more than 5 million visits last year alone, including some visits from me and my kids.